Okay. I think we're in. I'm in. Are you in?
Yeah. And we need the reverse spawn.
Are you in? Yeah.
All right, here we go. Zath, have a look at the ISTK lineup here as we spawn into this critical match for both teams on Northern Waters.
That's right. One team continues tomorrow. The other team goes home. I know Puddin is very tired. Puddin, by the way, did not sleep at all overnight.
Lovely.
Lovely. And he's still playing. So, ISTK.
Yep.
They have for them a Holland with unique upgrade. We'll talk about that in a minute. Durek with Darren going into the middle. Splavocado, Kotzbild, Anthony Sizzling in a Des Moines unique upgrade. Lone Whale this time in a Stalingrad with reload. Vrexy in the Petropavlovsk with the unique upgrade as well. Puddin in the Goliath with basically, your typical tanky build. Interesting, he's also expecting to fire chance. Oh, wait. Not so much tanky. Look, he's not taking survivability expert. Odd choice.
Yeah.
All right, booking it is in the Montana. And then, he's sniper spec. And then Potato Armor is once again in the Kremlin with all survivability stuff.
All survivability. At the south spawn in red, we have NACL. The left flank headed A, spearheaded by Raindrop in a Harugumo. This is not a 420 Blaze It All Harugumo, as Zath likes to say. This is a more traditional concealment Harugumo. He is running the smoke upgrade down in slot 3, along with some gun reload. He is backed up by awesome 101's St. Vincent with some survivability and what looks to be the heavy AP skill.
Yes.
Russian Balance for Life's Salem running range and RPF. Mahiru's Des Moines also running legendary top grade gunner. Headed towards mid, we have Bubba's Daring, gun reload, RPF, adrenaline rush, all the usual there. On the right flank, Mighty Mo's Yu Yang. This is a radar Yang, not running superintendent, only 3 charges. Other than that, full torpedo build. Backed up by Seal 9's Napoli, running range and aiming systems, not running a secondary build Napoli here.
Nope.
And then Oh My's Montana. Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. Sorry. I was just saying.
Oh My's Montana. Yep. Fairly survivable there. Basic survivability, fire prevention. And last but Yugumo Chinese Stalingrad here, setting up off south side of the B cap, running range and top grade gunner.
Once you got to him, Duick just took a big hit from him. That's kind of funny. He's healing up now, but yeah, ouchies.
Big, heavy deployment to the A cap for NACL. 2 Salems, a Harugumo, and a St. Vincent.
And a reminder.
That Salem, by the way, got his DAF running, did defensive fire cooking.
Reminder, Vermont and Marseille banned in this particular game.
Yep, there we go.
So, Holland, unique upgrade.
Wait.
Yes?
Des Moines was banned?
No, I could have sworn it was Marseille and Vermont. Did I miss that?
Oh,
yeah, Vermont, Marseille. Yeah.
That's my... Okay. I didn't update my thing. I'm looking at this going, wait. How did I screw this up? I screwed this up.
Hashtag streamer issue.
Hashtag streamer fail, ladies and gentlemen. Let me push that button again. There we go. Okay.
All right.
I got real concerned for a minute. Okay. We're good. Life is good. Whew.
Anyways.
A little bit of miscommunication. Both.
Yep.
Well, I see miscommunication. Both Salem and oh wow, Russian Balance getting hammered by the Montana. He's not in the smoke. He's still in front of the smoke, Saf.
Well, they were trying so hard for the decap.
And
torpedoes.
Steering right into the torpedo salvo.
I'll tell you.
Somehow lives.
I'll tell you. Russian Balance told me I'm bad luck for him. I'm sorry, Russian.
I got bad news. It might not work out so well for Iron Man either. Stalvo coming in on Russian Balance as they exterminate Iron Man, and there goes Russian Balance.
So, it's probably a moot point now. We can talk for a sec, if you'd like, about the unique upgrade for the Holland, which just sank.
I am curious. Why don't we talk about that?
Every consumable gets an additional charge. He gets 1 extra heal he won't use.
No, he won't.
Oh, God. His HP recovery, when using Repair Party, it boosts from 50% to 75%, so he's able to recover more HP. And while he's got Engine Boost active, he's harder to hit by 8% because his maximum speed increases by 8%. when his engine boost is active. So he's
Okay.
much tankier, much harder to kill. Unfortunately, he's already dead.
He's dead, so apparently he wasn't that hard to kill.
He's dead, Jim.
Well, NACL's St. Vincent is doing the legwork right now, trying to cap A. Raindrops Harugumo just absolutely, just like, nah, I'm going to sit here and hold down left mouse button on Booking It's Montana, and what are you going to do about it? Like, Booking It seems to not care.
Look
For
at
a
the
while.
P-cap.
Oh, goodness, D-Rock getting low. How did he take a torpedo
Radar.
or something, I wonder?
Radar.
Oh, they caught him with a radar and beat the hell out of him, I guess.
You got it. He's
Daring's
been
got him lit again.
completely smashed in the face.
Well, they've also been, speaking of smashed in the face, Yugumo Kaine's also been getting smashed in the face, earning his second heal already. When that ticks out, he's still only going to be on about half HP.
That's right. Meanwhile, ISTK does manage to go into the C cap, and they should be picking it up. I don't think anybody's going to compete against Slavocado right here.
No, I don't think so. I think Mighty Mo's already said, look, I got it. I picked it up early. We got some points. I bailed. I made you work for it. Life goes on. But despite the catastrophic loss of Russian balance early, it looks like this A-line push is going to work just to perfection for NACL.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Puddin is going to do the best he can to just kite away, but Bookin is just getting smacked by everything, including Stalingrad shells now that he's forced to show broadside to.
Yep.
Well, not really forced. I guess I should say he's choosing to do that.
Awesome. St. Vincent pulls the handbrake, not going around the island headland. No need to.
Smart decision.
He doesn't know about these torpedoes, not necessarily, but
He will
he
soon
could
enough.
probably suspect that they were there.
Well,
But it's really Raindrop Sarugumo that's been doing the heavy lifting here on Booking It's Montana.
Puddin telling me he spent an entire hour, an entire hour to spec up ships. Now, I don't recall if Goliath is one of the ones they told him to spec up. I don't think it was. So he probably had to do that last second, which might be why there's not as much synergy with this commander build. Goodbye,
Early
Booking It.
bloodbath. Booking It looks like he's finally going to go down. His next heal's too far away, and the flow of Harugumo shells has never stopped. It's taken them like 5 minutes of just hold down left mouse button and drive, but finally, Raindrop bags the kill there on the Montana.
Wonder if Booking It's playing music right now. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
Falling on my head. Yeah, seriously. That was rough, man.
Oof.
That was rough to watch.
Oh yeah.
It moves NACL out into about 160-point lead and growing on their early cap advantage. ISTK on the back foot a bit, gonna have to make a play somewhere. I'm kind of looking over the board thinking, all right, well, where's it gonna come from?
I know.
And I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah. The problem is, Derek is just too low with the daring. Now they could get awesome if they can get the St. Vincent.
A good salvo from Vrexy into the St. Vincent's bow. He's doing it again, getting full pins up in the bow, not aiming for the belt. St. Vincent hitting him pretty smacking him in return.
Potato
but they're
armor.
going to get awesome right here.
Yep.
They're going to get him right here.
Potato armor takes a deep water torpedo all the way on the other side of the map. He's already quite low considering how tanky he's supposed to be.
And he's only got one heal left.
Mhm.
What have they been hitting him with?
That's yeah.
Wow. Ooh, Bubba and Splavocado having a bit of a slap fight here on the bottom end of the B cap as well. Bubba not coming out so well. His next heal about to come up. They can still see the gearing. I'm not quite sure how. Oh, the Yu Yang's got him lit from the other side. Yep. That's Mighty Mo. So maybe a bit of a forced error here from Splavocado.
So he's
You have to wonder if the radar's going to come up. There it is. All the radars in the
all
world.
the radars. There's the Venn diagram.
Everybody pushes the button. Let's see who gets the kill or smashes things first.
Who's got the better friends? Let's find out.
Bubba down to 2,100. More shells going in. And not yet. And not yet. And there it is.
My friend can kick your friend's butt, huh?
That's right. Somehow he survives in this smoke. Radar expires, and he takes basically nothing in return.
Well, nobody really had an angle on him. Mighty Mo's Yu Yang is on the other side of the island.
Yeah,
Seals
that's
Napoli
rough.
is way the heck away. That's a
rough.
prayer. So yeah.
That's a big kill for ISTK now. That brings them back to ship parity at 6v6 now.
Mm-hmm.
NACL on the cap advantage, but Splava's going to have something to say about that here in just a moment. And there it is.
Yep, he's going to get into the cap, and he knows, I'm sure, that the Stalingrad's radar is down. That's a free cap for him. GG, he's got it. Now the question is, how can NACL respond to this?
Some Des Moines AP coming in for Puddin's Goliath over here, but not really getting a ton out of it. He's lit on the DM radar, but he has no way to spot the DM in return. Oh, he finally does.
Mahiro pointing upward now, just got baited into going northward. Oh. All skill, no luck.
All skill, no luck, ladies and gentlemen.
I do like, though, how Puddin is demonstrating here. He's making himself detected, which is going to force one, if not both, of NACL's ships to go and deal with him.
Sure enough, Splavocado grabs B. The gap will begin to narrow here. 9 minutes to play in game 1 of this winner go home, I should say. Winner go home match for both teams.
That's right. Mighty Mo's radar is up now. Splavocado detected. Oh, cool. Nobody can shoot him.
But nobody can shoot him, so who cares? That is not his last radar, but it's getting low. He's only got one left. Mighty Mo's actually just about out of consumables. You know, I kind of look at that and go, maybe you should have taken Superintendent, you know?
You know, sometimes you get to the end of the game and you have a few consumables left and you're like, I really don't need this. Other times you're done with it super early and you're like, why didn't I take Superintendent? Just how it is.
Yugamo Kaini moving up to proxy spot Splavocado now. Inside of 2 kilometers. Both ships able to see each other.
Yep.
But again, the only person who can shoot Splava is probably the Montana. Nope. Napoli shells coming in on him now.
Yep. Seal doing a nice job getting some shells in. If only Splavocado was positioned the other way, he could have gone for a YOLO torp on the Stalin. But he can't now. Too late.
He can't risk it. Now the Yang finally finds the angle over the island where he can do this for free, unspotted.
Yep.
They're going to force Splava out of this position.
He does have a smoke ready. There's the radar.
Okay. Gap narrows to 80 points and continuing to fall. As the Stalingrad is going to have shots on him, maybe? Yugamo looks like he's trying to move up and get this salvo. Certainly the Yang and the Napoli are taking their shots.
Very curious where the rest of ISTK is while this is happening.
Stalingrad salvo goes into the island.
Death to the island.
Yugamo's going to have to move up a little farther if he wants this. Splava knows it, so he left him some metal fishes as presents.
That's right.
Radar expires. Splava pops the smoke and manages to sneak away.
Very gutsy.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's seamanship. Meanwhile, Durek now smoking up, shooting from epic long range, now being chased by Raindrop's Sargamo. Antony goes down.
Wow, they bagged the Des Moines on the 10 line, Zach.
Yeah, I see that.
That's a big kill. That allows NACL to retain the lead. We were getting kind of close-ish, you know, getting in that 40, 50 points between before a lead change, but nope, not anymore. However, if things remain unchanged, you are still 4 minutes from an ISTK win.
Crazy to think about, as Lone Whale Stalingrad might back into Deepwater Torpedoes. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Nope, seems okay.
Durek is possibly going to face spot Raindrop. Here it is right here. They've detected him.
Oh,
Durek realizes the problem.
He turns around. He's going to get the Harugamo to fire. If he lives, and he won't live. No, he's dead. I was like, if he lives, that's a huge opportunity for Puddin.
Yep.
Because Raindrop's now going to be lit on the surface, and those Goliath shells will hit him like a ton of bricks. He's going to smoke.
Ooh, potato armor hits.
Yeah, but take some Kremlin shells in return.
Splavocado goes down.
Yep, they bag Splavocado, and now I don't think ISTK can hold on, Zaf.
No. Very back and forth game.
ISTK dug in and held on by their fingernails but they're just not able to make it last here in game 1.
I almost wonder if that's part of the problem. There was a moment 3-4 minutes ago where I said that Splavocado is wondering where his team is because everybody was dug in and nobody was willing to come out and try to support. And the problem when you dig in like that is one by one by one, people get picked off.
Yeah. Well, time ticking away. CCAP's going to flip. ISTK can't stop it now. Looks like Lone Whale's just going to try and go away with some glory for the Soviet Union, Zath. See if he can manage it.
That's right. He serves the Soviet Union.
But does he live long enough as the Napoli salvo comes in? He does. For the moment.
Wait, there's more? No. Oh my god, he's going to get the ram off.
He's going to get the ram off. Going to touch some tips and claim victory for the Soviet Union in a bit of a Pyrrhic victory, of course. But in a moment, Putin will be the last survivor, Zaf.
Excellent. We can watch him die. I'll get a death pick of him. He'll love me for that.
As he takes an AP salvo on Mahiru's Des Moines. I like this. Is he going to land? No.
It's a nice
little overlead. A little bit of overlead. Well, as anticipated, towards the end there, NACL claiming game 1. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a ride.
They should charge admission for this battle.
Well played by both teams, but it's NACL who comes away with the win here in game 1.
That's right, and we're moving on to my map. Woohoo!
That's right. All right, we'll head on back here for a minute.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, welcome to my map. This is the Faroe Islands, and we have NACL versus ISTK best of 3.
I didn't update the map bands again. Go ahead and talk us through the lineup, Zath. I got to go update my little band thing.
All right, fair enough. Lineup for NACL, we already see strong push with Mahiru Shina's Des Moines, unique upgrade, followed by Russian Balance for Life Salem, heading directly to the side by Apples, the ACAP. We've got Raindrops Hargamo and again that kind of hybrid build smoke setup going to A as well, backed up by Awesome's St. Vincent in the same build we saw before. Oh My is heading the opposite direction in his Montana in front of him. Yugomo Kaini's Stalingrad with range setup. Bubba Cheese in the Daring is going between Bravo and Delta. Mighty Mo's Yu Yang heading towards the Delta cap with Seal 9's Napoli in tow. Actually, technically right in front of him. Yeah, interesting.
This is the same lineup, Zath. They didn't change any ships at all.
Nope. Both teams happy with the setup.
Well, I'm certainly with the green team. I think I'm wondering if ISTK made any changes. Let's have a peek. D-Rock's Daring headed up to the northern end, backed up by Putin's Des Moines. Putin has definitely changed. He was in a Goliath last game.
Correct.
Booking it, still running his Montana. Frexy's Stalingrad here towards mid, and then a 5-ship push down to the bottom end of the map. Zath, let's check this out. I've got Ironman's Harugamo and a big long smoke plan there. Splavocado's Shimakaze, I believe 12s or 20s.
For the Shimakaze, apologies, yes. 12s.
12s it is. Lone Whale's Ragnar bringing the radar. Antony's Castilla, we have not seen much of this ship. A little bit of reload. And then all of that backed up by Potato Armor's St. Vincent.
Yeah, very different lineup for ISTK.
Very different lineup for ISTK. But no, NACL, 100% happy with what they ran. They're like, bet you can't friggin' do it again. And yes, they can.
We'll see what happens. 4-ship push for NACL at the A cap versus 5-ship push for ISTK at the CD cap.
Poor D-Rock. He is going to really hate his life before much longer, I fear. Although they cannot have him on radar right now, right? But they can get him on radar at some point.
The big question is going to be at some point. Now, D-Rock is taking the time to probably back into the cap. This actually is valuable time that the Des Moines especially needs to get into position to radar. Torpedoes might hit raindrop. I doubt it.
No, should all be astern of him. So unless he stops, they should all be astern of him. Yep. Okay. He's starting his smoke cloud so the Salem and Des Moines can move up behind it. They're so far back right there, no vision.
Right. Reminder, Kremlin and Marseille were banned. Unfortunately, my stream helper froze on me, so it didn't change the Vermont to Kremlin.
Yeah, I had to fix that too.
Yeah.
So Puddin got salvos here on Bubba in the middle as Oh My's Montana with the spotter plane up, dumping AP in on him behind the island. They're going to push Bubba off the cap for the moment. It's going to take Virexi's radar to keep... Oh, they've already gone through both radars. I'm sorry, that was Virexi's radar, not Puddin's radar.
Montana salvo on Puddin. Oof.
Yep, he's weathering that so far, but you have to feel like eventually that's going to catch up to him. Now, speaking of things catching up, look at poor Mighty Mo's Yu Yang.
Yeah, I was just heading out that direction. And this is absolutely what you do. You push, you go really hard, and you don't stop. Mighty Mo weathering all this.
Well, he's outside the Ragnar radar. They've got to murder him if they really want to make this push happen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Eventually, you have to believe the Ragnar will catch him.
Well, looks like the Ragnar slowed down for whatever reason.
He did for the moment. They're just like, all right, let's hit the Napoli then. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah, okay, well, all right. But even then, you don't have the Ragnar in radar range. Here comes the Shimakaze. Splavocado might take a Napoli torpedo. Oh, he's okay.
Nope.
Yeah.
Navigated it nicely.
Yep, just a slight course correction needed.
Both teams with their respective pushes ongoing.
Oh, look how low Durek is already.
I was going to say the Yu Yang getting hammered. Deerrock also getting hammered. 4 ships for NACL pushing through A. 4 ships for ISTK pushing towards D. They've turned the Castilla around.
Yeah, it feels weird.
And Tony now heading back towards mid, or at least kind of playing the... Like he's going to play the island range, the iceberg islands or something. I don't know exactly what's going on there.
Yeah, I like Buckenet's idea of trying to go and help his buddy in the daring.
But he can't sustain this forever.
No.
They can farm him out just about any time they want. In fact, and Puddin is getting squeezed now.
He is. Mighty Mo is about to go down in the Yu Yang again, maybe? No. He was detected momentarily, and they can't convert the kill.
Well, yeah, not yet.
No,
radar going up on... They do get the radar on Splavocado.
Been trying for seconds now. They're not getting it.
Splava turning, heading into the decap, trying to escape the radar and get into the cap, of course.
Lone Whale getting smacked a little bit there. Yeah, I almost wonder if this was one of those cases of somebody calling somebody dead before they were actually dead. People took their eye off of the Yu Yang.
Mighty Mo still alive. Less than 1,000 HP, but he still counts.
Well, and the Daring's been rotated over to help up, but she is now coming into the decap to help his teammates out. Splavocado's going to run right into him.
Yep. And does Splava have RPF?
Yes.
He does. He'll have a pretty good idea that Bubba is over there. That should be the closest thing to him right now. Yes. So he knows there's something there.
Yep.
And he has to believe it's the Daring because the Daring was spotted over there earlier. Deerrock's going out up north. Raindrop finally runs him to ground. Big kill for NACL here. As finally the ISTK push materializes, they step onto the decap.
Bubba is detected now.
Yep. Splava and Bubba bumping into each other detection-wise. Bubba lit a little longer. Shells on Splava, but no dice. The Yang is reversing, Zap. This is a dangerous game that Mo is playing here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he only outspot the Yang. The Shimakaze outspots him by like 100 meters. So, I mean, it only takes one Shimakaze salvo to finish him off if they want to try for it.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the RPF now will have transitioned over, so they'll know he's there. So, losing a ship, picking up a cap, but they're going to lose Puddin next, it looks like.
Yeah.
His next heal now 70-something seconds away as the Salem AP comes in.
Putting it, taking it right up the butt.
Taking it for sure. Raindrops shells will begin to fall on his deck, and that will be the end of Puddin momentarily. Raindrop playing this Harugumo has been a thing of beauty to watch, Saf. Because he's like, I'm just gonna sit outside of smoke and murder you and laugh while I do it.
Yep. One of the things about the concealment module that people don't forget about is that there's plus 5% to dispersion if shells shot at him. So at maximum range, that could be a sizable chunk.
Bubba's daring, tried to get a little close to the decap, got a little too close. Lone Whale's Ragnar picked him up, chunked him down a bit, down below half, but he'll be able to recover some of that. They're going to get the Montana here, Zath. I think I saw Splavocato's Shimakaze torpedoes go in that direction a minute ago. I think Oh My wandered into a few too many of those, and now he's getting low.
He is indeed. His heal and DCP are both down, so he has a really good chance of going down here. Iron Man's Harugumo clicking on him as well.
Vrexy's going to be the next pick on the ISTK side as well, getting focused by the Vincent, the Harugumo, and the Salem. That much HE coming in on a Stalingrad, it's only a matter of time.
Yep.
Did you bag the Montana?
Potato armor is quite low as well. One final Defiant salvo at Seal, who absolutely isn't going to die from this.
Wow, they farmed out the St. Vincent down here.
Yep.
Wow.
So that entire push
well done.
has been blunted.
Pretty much. I mean, it bought on the decap, but it cost you a battleship. That feels really costly right now.
Yep.
Because now you're down 2 ships?
About to be 3. 2 single-fire torpedoes going into Yagumo Kaini Stalingrad. His DCP is down, so I think he's flooding right now. He's trying to heal through it.
He is not flooding.
No, he is not. That's right.
The Daring Torps don't have amazing flood chances unless you invest some flags and some stuff into them, right?
Speaking of going down, look at Raindrop. He was actually at a dead stop a minute ago. He's moving forward at like a quarter speed, like whatever. I don't care about you.
You see my point? Raindrop, this guy has probably, like, the entire ISTK team has to just be infuriated by this guy. Just like, doesn't matter how much you shoot at him, you just can't kill him. He's just driven around the map with his left mouse button down like the whole game.
That's right.
Both games.
That's right. A masterclass in Harugumo, Raptor.
Wow. And even more, he's playing range Harugumo. Now finally, Book It finally gets a pretty good HE salvo into him right there, right? But it's going to come too late. Book It's going to burn out here in moments.
Yep. Now Raindrop could smoke up here just to save his health, but he doesn't care. Wow.
Ragnar goes down. Trades with the Yang. They finally get Mighty Mo.
Worth
Harugumo
it?
claims the Montana. No.
I know.
pretty much all over but the crying here. NACL is going to win game 2 as well. Just a matter of cleanup at this stage.
And Puddin gets to go to sleep.
Well, he'll appreciate that, I think.
Yes.
Why don't you go back and have a peek and see if we can round up a quick game 3, Zach?
My guy, I already asked 2 minutes ago.
I kind of figured.
We don't have any at the moment.
Bro, welcome to 3 minutes ago. What are you doing over there?
Bruh. You don't really know me that well, do you? No?
Oh, I do. Splavocado playing a very dangerous game here. 4 kilometers off of Seal's port side. Seal can't see him because he's in the smoke.
He made Inky.
Busy slapping around Iron Man's Harugumo.
He was on radar, Des Moines radar.
About to bump into Bubba's Daring, and there it is. So now, here come the Napoli secondaries. This is going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Stalingrad HE coming in. Splava's out. Harugumo's out. And now the last survivor of ISTK, ladies and gentlemen, Antoni's Castilla.
It's the new hotness. Everybody shoot it.
Kill the super tester.
I don't know what you're talking about, SeaRaptor.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, and we both know it. Well, a really well-played game from ISTK, Zath, but I think one of the things that I want to point out today, we've now seen South spawn teams attempt to push C to D on Faroe Islands and it's been an abject disaster both times. Now, I'm not convinced that's a factor of the map, but I think it's just a long way to go, right? That C to D push is a long way, and yikes.
Absolutely, yikes indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my winner screen because I have to rebuild the entirety of my stream helper because of the crash.
Well, GG to NACL. They move on to day 4. ISTK, unfortunately, their tournament is over, but man, they were fun to watch while it lasted.